Welcome to Symbols and Synchronicity, a place where we reflect on the meanings coded into the world around us and unravel those mysteries so we can better understand ourselves and the reality in which we reside. Symbols of the spirit. When a striking red cardinal crosses your line of sight, it immediately breaks through the ordinary routine of your day. Throughout human history, birds have been recognized as symbols of the spirit entering the physical plane. They live primarily in the sky and only land when necessary, naturally bridging the gap between the invisible and the visible. The cardinal operates as a vivid, meaningful synchronicity. It serves as a psychological landmark where your external environment perfectly mirrors a shift in your internal awareness. You notice this distinct creature because your subjective consciousness is actively drawing comfort and alignment into your waking life. Many traditions suggest that a cardinal appears when departed loved ones or unseen guides are reaching out. You can accept this as a direct confirmation that you are unconditionally supported and that those on the other side are completely safe. The cardinal is a strictly positive symbol, verifying your secure place within a friendly divine design. Prepare your physical channels to receive the comforting truth that you are never truly alone in the game of life. Grounding and material manifestation. The brilliant red plumage of the cardinal corresponds directly with the root chakra, the energetic foundation that anchors the human psyche into the physical world. The color red carries the deep, archetypal weight of strength, protection, and absolute stability. When you observe this vibrant bird in your waking life, it operates as a psychological landmark. It indicates that your internal architecture is stabilizing and that you are firmly grounded in the present moment. Your external environment is simply mirroring a profound, unconscious consolidation of security, confirming that you are fully protected within the divine design. This powerful sense of grounding is exactly what is required to bring your internal desires into external reality. The root chakra acts as the structural bridge that pulls abstract spiritual energy down into the material plane. Encountering a cardinal is a clear, objective signal that your physical channels are actively prepared to receive your intended manifestations. It stands as absolute confirmation that your invisible assumptions are successfully imprinting upon the screen of space. Your inner visions are rapidly hardening into physical fact, validating that you are secure and fully supported in the great game of life. Romance and devotion. Moving beyond basic grounding, the red cardinal holds a profound association with romance and lifelong devotion. In nature, these birds mate for life and remain strictly loyal to their chosen territory throughout the entire year. When this striking bird enters your field of vision, it acts as a quiet mirror for your own internal readiness. Your external environment is simply reflecting an underlying desire for a stable, committed partnership. The vibrant color red naturally signifies passion. Observing this bird serves as a distinct marker that a dedicated romantic relationship is preparing to enter your life. This symbolic encounter frequently points toward a tangible shift in your relationship status. For those already in a relationship, the appearance of this bird often signals a marriage proposal or a deepening of existing vows. If you are currently unattached, keep the cardinal's strong connection to spring and rebirth in mind. This specific imagery points straight to the arrival of a fresh, passionate connection. You must quietly prepare your physical channels to receive this companionship, trusting that your life is moving perfectly in line with a joyful, divine design. Intelligence, intuition, and dreams. The cardinal demonstrates a striking level of intelligence within the natural world. These birds carefully observe their surroundings, intuitively knowing the exact moment to access resources with minimal competition. When this creature captures your attention in waking life, it operates as a psychological landmark, urging you to rely on your own mental clarity. The objective world is actively mirroring your sharpened intuition back to you. You are perfectly equipped to outsmart any external obstacles by simply trusting your internal guidance. Rather than engaging in frantic action on the material plane, you must align your consciousness with success, knowing your inner awareness is flawlessly navigating the game of life. This archetypal communication frequently extends deeply into your dreams. When a cardinal enters the private psychic theater of your sleep, your unconscious mind is directly projecting its current structural state. A serene dream encounter serves as absolute confirmation that positive changes are rapidly hardening into physical fact. Conversely, a chaotic dream, such as a cardinal obstructing your path to work, requires an honest psychological assessment of your daily routines. Your deeper psyche is prompting you to adjust your career or personal environments. By acknowledging these internal symbols, you can quietly prepare your physical channels for necessary changes and remain perfectly aligned with the divine design. Uniqueness and self-confidence. While the Crimson Cardinal dominates our collective understanding, nature occasionally reveals a breathtaking anomaly, the Yellow Cardinal. These sightings are exceedingly rare, occurring perhaps once in a million encounters. When this extraordinary creature crosses your path, it operates as an undeniable mirror of your own distinct consciousness pushed out into the physical plane. Your external environment is projecting a profound internal realization regarding your personal value and individual power. The color yellow corresponds directly with the solar plexus chakra, the energetic center governing courage, self-esteem, and the authentic personality. Observing this rare bird serves as a structural command to boldly step into the spotlight. You must confidently project your true self into the waking world, entirely free from the fear of external judgment. Furthermore, because this specific visitation is so statistically unusual, it represents an extreme concentration of good fortune, making it the perfect moment to assume the feeling of sudden luck or unexpected windfalls. Embrace your inherent gifts and let your true nature shine, knowing that your unapologetic uniqueness is an irreplaceable component within the great game of life. Family and domestic harmony. While the vibrant male cardinal often commands immediate attention, the muted brown female carries an equally profound archetypal weight. Embodying grounded feminine energy, she acts as a direct psychological mirror for your family dynamics and domestic foundation. When this brown bird enters your awareness, or when any cardinal pays a specific visit to your physical house, your external environment is visibly projecting an active shift in your home life. This synchronicity is an objective command to cultivate peacefulness and prepare your physical channels for harmony within your living space. The brown cardinal demonstrates that undeniable power often exists in quiet, supportive roles. You do not always need to occupy the brightest spotlight to maintain the structural integrity of your family. By assuming a deep internal state of domestic security, you dictate the outer conditions of your home, allowing positive changes and deep familial connection to naturally harden into physical fact within the great game of life. Social boundaries and centeredness. Cardinals are inherently solitary and territorial creatures. Observing a flock of them gathered together is a highly unusual synchronicity. When this striking collective enters your waking life, it acts as a direct psychological landmark regarding your personal boundaries. Your external environment is actively mirroring your internal social dynamics. This visual event prompts you to examine your interactions with the collective group and asks if you are compromising your personal compass to appease others. The cardinal carries the archetypal weight of unyielding strength and security. You must maintain your own psychic axis and stand firmly within your personal power, regardless of external social pressure. Furthermore, this gathering indicates an impending shift in your professional or social standing. By remaining deeply grounded in the assumption of your own value, you prepare your physical channels for a positive transition. Keep your consciousness securely anchored, trusting that the outer world will faithfully conform to your calm internal state and the perfection of the divine design. Resilience, rebirth, and new beginnings. When a brilliant red cardinal strikes against the stark canvas of a freezing winter, it serves as a powerful psychological landmark for resilience. In the depths of the harshest seasons, this visual synchronicity operates as an objective promise of a prosperous, fruitful spring. It acts as a mirror to your own internal endurance, reminding you that deep cycles of renewal are inherently woven into the divine design. Encountering a deceased cardinal carries an equally profound, though often misunderstood, archetypal weight. While initially jarring, this sighting is not a negative omen. Instead, it signifies that a difficult chapter, the end itself, is finally concluding. Your external environment is projecting a necessary structural completion, actively clearing the physical plane for an immediate new beginning. Life operates through these natural, cyclical seasons. Rather than projecting fear into the future or resisting inevitable transitions, you must remain fully grounded in the present moment. By anchoring your consciousness in the assumption of unyielding hope, you prepare your physical channels to rise like a phoenix above temporary obstacles. The outer world has no choice but to reflect your inner perseverance, allowing a bright, renewed chapter to rapidly harden into physical fact. Conclusion. Ultimately, the cardinal is far more than a passing occurrence in nature. It operates as a master psychological landmark. Whenever this vibrant bird intersects your waking life, it serves as an objective communication from the divine design, confirming that your internal architecture is successfully imprinting upon the physical plane. Whether its appearance signals the arrival of deep romantic devotion, a structural shift in your domestic foundation, or a quiet reassurance from unseen guides, the cardinal acts as a direct mirror of your consciousness pushed out. By acknowledging these vivid synchronicities, you actively align your awareness with the absolute certainty of your own protection and infinite supply. As you move forward, keep your mind securely anchored in this truth, trusting that you are continuously supported as your deepest intentions rapidly harden into physical fact within the great game of life. Thanks for watching. Please come back in the future to check out more videos here at Symbols and Synchronicity, so we can learn together about the spiritual and symbolic meaning of the world around us. Take care now.